James Maxwell, Dr. Ginger Hamster on the Twitter and Minds.com. Rarely do I do two takes. You may have noticed. But I'm reading this one, and my first take was a little bit harsh. And I think you'll see why shortly. In Yahoo Beauty, in Cosmopolitan, ASU student receiving death threats for Facebook post. Now that's wrong. Come on, people. Really? I know you're pissed. I'm pissed. Get it? Come on. Death threats? Please. Stop. Okay. A young lady named Belen Sisa, 23, is a junior at Arizona State University. She's also one of the receivers of the DACA, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. She got here when she was 6 with her parents. Sisa was born in Argentina. And her parents came here on a visitor's visa, and they stayed. Well, number one, Belen, are you really this stupid? Are you really this stupid? You just doxed your parents, dumbass. They're not covered under DACA. But of course, you're a young woman, and you gotta have the attention, don't you? Narcissism, look at me. Look at me. So she posted on Facebook, get this, as a DACA recipient, she became politically active years ago, which is partially how she came to write a Facebook post in which she's holding a 1040 tax form and told us all she paid $300 worth of taxes. We'll get to the numbers shortly. So, her post has received thousands of comments. Here's what she wrote. Mythbuster. I, an undocumented immigrant, also known as an illegal alien. Which is not actually true. She's actually here legally now under DACA, but okay. She just filed her taxes and paid, here she says, $300 to the state of Arizona. And the story said $300 worth to the federal government. So it makes a difference. We'll get to that. I cannot receive financial aid from the state or federal government for school. I cannot benefit from unemployment, a reduced health care plan, or a retirement fund. Theoretically, you can't even work, can you? Belen, I wonder, did you just dox your employer as well? You know, there are laws in effect. There are laws that say you can't employ illegal aliens. Oh, she is just a big bundle of stupid, isn't she? She writes, I think I'm a pretty good citizen. You're not a citizen, Belen. You are here illegally. Small pass from DACA, but you're here illegally. She writes, continues, and just drink in this sentence, would you? Drink this in. Oh, and there are millions just like me who pay into a system they will never receive anything from. Just let that sink in a little bit. She's been in this country illegally since she's been 6 years old. She attended public school in Arizona for 12 years. At a cost of $10,000 a year. Belen, I guess you're already into us for $120,000 now, aren't you? So you're coughing up $300 in income tax and you say you're not gonna get anything out of the system? Really? Isn't that interesting? What about that $120K we had to spend educating your ungrateful little butt? What about that? What about the roads you drive on? What about the college you go to? Do you think, that just happened by magic? Do you think somebody paid to have that college built? Are you getting anything out of the system there? Are you? Are ya? She continues. Want to tell me again how I should be deported, contribute nothing, and only leech off this country while the 1% wealthiest people in the country steal from you every day? How about you show me yours, Donald J. Trump? Hashtag here to stay. Now, Belen, apparently you don't read newspapers or the news because you don't even know that you just doxed your family and your employer. Your family could be deported legally. And your employer could be fined a hefty amount of dough because he's employing illegal aliens. See, I don't think you're really the sharpest tool in the drawer there, honey. But a couple weeks ago, Donald Trump's 2005 tax returns were leaked. Donald Trump, the 1% that you so despise. By the way, she was a Bernie supporter. The 1%, like Donald Trump, he paid $38 million in federal taxes. $38 million. Belen, that's $3 million more than his taxable income. But the 1% don't pay their fair share, do they? Story continues. Though the focus of the hate she's received has mainly been from Trump supporters. Well, of course. Yeah, all the trolls are saying, hey, I support Trump. I hate you. Well, they're idiots if they're giving her death threats. I mean, come on, people. Jesus. Oh, she says, the way she's been attacked has been very intersectional. Equal opportunity attacks from the trolls, I guess. Okay, let's get back to the money here. She's already into us for $120,000, right? For high school, $120,000. She can't get federal or state financial aid because she's illegal. Well, let's look and see what Arizona State University has to say about this. Financial aid resources for students regardless of immigration status, private scholarships. Search for private scholarships through ASU's scholarship site. Sign on to the website such as fastweb.com. And oh, look at this. The Dream.us scholarship is a national scholarship fund for immigrant youth who has received DACA. DreamUS provides college scholarships to cover tuition and fees for highly motivated dreamers who want to get a college education but cannot afford it. Now, I wonder, do you think Belen is also benefiting from this? She's getting nothing. Well, yeah, true. It's not a federal program, but someone is coughing some money up so you can go to college. Because let's see now. If you paid $300 whole worth of federal tax, Belen, your taxable income was $3,000. $3,000. Tuition at Arizona State, if you live with your parents perhaps, is about $12,000 a year. Where are you getting the rest of that money if you're only making $3,000? I wonder if you're getting a scholarship from Dream.us. So that scholarship, yes, not federal, it's private, but you're still in the country that makes such a thing possible. You're not getting money directly from the federal or state government, but indirectly through our society, just being here. You're getting a scholarship, right? You're getting a bunch of free money to go to Arizona State University. And let's not talk about the roads and the bridges and the other public services you might use. Maybe you get food stamps since your income's $3,000. I bet you do. I bet you do, don't you? Wonder if you get housing assistance. I wonder. Wonder why you filled out a 1040 form, Belen. Wouldn't a 1040 EZ be a lot easier for you? I wonder if there's some deductions on the 1040 that perhaps you wouldn't be able to claim if you use the 1040 EZ. You think that might be something to do with it? Earned income credit, perhaps. Oh my, we could go look that number up too if you wanted to. So she is saying that for her $300 in taxes, she somehow deserves to get stuff out of a system just because she paid $300. Not talking about the $120,000 for her high school or the money we shell out to build roads, bridges, colleges, libraries, private businesses who build up bars and such that you go to. You're getting nothing out of this system. Zero. I say, ma'am, if you don't like it, why don't you go back to Argentina? I'm sure it's much better there. James Maxwell. Thanks for listening.